For the sake of this demonstration, I'm going to ask Lou for search results, an analysis of the journalists that have written about that topic in the last 24 hours. I'll ask him to put together a media list for that, suggested content, an actual draft of that content, and then ask for it to be distributed. So very quickly, I'm just going to go to my phone here and request that we get started. Hi there, could you give me an overview of media mentions of the term artificial intelligence in the last 7 days based on the search list that's there? Thank you. So Lou is accessible via Telegram, WhatsApp, via the platform, by voice, by text. He can even call you to go through actions for the day, to give you client summaries. He'll also be able to put together, podcast briefings in the mornings, whatever it is that's required. Lou, in this instance, is basically recording a response as well as the analytics.
Right, here's the 7-day picture on artificial intelligence. There's a massive 499 pieces of coverage in
So there's obviously quite an awful lot there. So he's broken down the top outlets, the top stories, the sentiment, etc. So what I'm going to ask him to do now is have a look at journalists that might have been writing about that topic to put together a media list for me. Okay, that's great. Could you just have a review of the journalists who've written about that topic in the last week and create a media list for me so I can send out a pitch? Thank you. All things are executable within the platform. I suppose the premise of what we're looking to do here is to help agencies and users analyze, execute, and get advisory from Lou across, all of the different subcategories that you might have in terms of, it could be anything from agriculture to fintech to manufacturing, whatever the sector is. Lou here has come back to me now with a list and a link to that search list. So if I just go to my media library, or pardon me, my media lists, I can see there my list is ready to go. I can also view that in the phone if needs be. So from that list, I'm going to ask him to now put together a coverage angle for me. Thanks very much for that. Can you suggest some angles for Everhaze to, I suppose, insert herself into the debate, for stories that are likely to emerge in the next 24 hours? So again, he can give me some, summaries of that content, suggested angles, and then put them together for me. Okay. We've got the EU presidency, we've got the regulation debate, is to get granular. So the Oireachtas committee made 39 recommendations. That's quite interesting. So I think we'll go with that. So the Oireachtas regulations is an interesting use case. Could you put together a founder pitch for me targeting journalists that would have an interest in how the AI industry is responding to the Oireachtas' recommendations? Thank you. So Lou will now produce a pitch based on the stories that have been written around the Oireachtas' recommendations and all the context that's there, and put together a draft pitch for me. So let me see here now.
Right, the pitch is saved.
Okay, so there is the founder pitch there. I had to just go back to him to repost it. But let's take a look and see what it looks like. Let me see. So we have EU status, AI regulation, building responsible AI in Ireland, the founder's perspective on the Oireachtas recommendations. Again, this is editable and so on, so I might just go here now and demonstrate Lou within the platform. Can you update paragraph 2 to reflect CEO of Everhaze as the founder? So when you're using Lou within the platform, you can the AI understands what page you're on, what you're referencing, and as you can see, it just updates the content there in real time and lets you know how that works. I can then, when I'm happy, move on to send, and I can select the media list that I have created with Lou and issue it out thereafter. So that is the example of what we have. We're going to be going live to market on the 6th of July with, I suppose, a refreshed dashboard and user experience to match, obviously, the capabilities of the platform. And we are looking for partner agencies, 3 to 5, to get started with us free of charge for the first year. Thank you.